Hey guys, hope you're having a great day so far and enjoying your summer, enjoying achieving your goals, chasing your 75 hard tasks. It's a pleasure to connect with you. It's Elias here, and it's a pleasure to bring you day 30. Second major milestone. I'd say day 25. You know, definitely a milestone. Day 30 also feels like a milestone. 30 days in, a month of the 75 hard. It's been quite an exhilarating ride. I've had a great experience so far. I've been very fortunate. I have not had many challenges outside of a couple of, odd opportunities here or there. Conveniently enough, I'm doing this in the summer, so June, July into August. The weather is going to be fantastic, so the outdoor weather is going to be really on my side. No excuses to not be doing the majority of my workouts outdoors. And it's been really fun. I'm very lucky. I feel really good. I don't feel like I'm missing any of the treats and snacks that I was kind of gorging on before I started the challenge. Definitely don't miss the alcohol. I feel so much better, and quality of my sleep's also gotten better. I'm just overall feeling really good and positive about this challenge so far. Almost halfway point. I'm excited to get there, and another week or so we could say, and it'll probably be there. I'm actually sweating. I just finished a workout, so it's how it goes. But honestly, I'm still kind of feet on the ground. I'm celebrating these small wins along the way. It reinvigorates and keeps the energy and motivation high. But really, ultimately, it's all about the discipline. I mean, rain, snow, shine. We got to get our butts outside, no matter what, for one workout. We got to get our tasks done, the 4 liters of water, you got to drink, you also got to get your reading in, and not mentioning the meal plan, it's all one, it's all part of one big picture scenario. So you just got to keep plugging away, and really the best way to eat an elephant sometimes is just really taking it one bite at a time, and rather than looking at the end result, just focusing on the process, the step-by-step journey, and taking away not only from the effort and the work that you're putting into the process, but the experience as well, just some of the things that you may learn along the way in your readings, or even just personal introspective learnings that you might come across as well. It's amazing, what our true potential could really be if we choose to get out of our comfort zone and get uncomfortable, and maybe get out there and try to do something that maybe we've been a little afraid of trying before. Or just giving ourselves an opportunity to be a little vulnerable to making an effort and seeing what comes of it. Our ability is so extraordinary when we want it to be, and we kind of choose where we want to put that energy and effort. So find the courage for yourself. Do it for yourself and only you, and give yourself the opportunity to try something bold. Whether it's a 75 hard challenge, or a business opportunity that you've been thinking of doing, or a career change, or any life endeavor that you're thinking of aspiring to do. Sometimes it's good to kind of put it in writing, putting it on paper, and kind of visualizing it as well. The reality is that if something kind of just stays in your head, it doesn't go anywhere. Action is really important, and it's it's really important not to get over analytical. Sometimes the best thing to do is just rip a band-aid off and go with it and give it a go. And it's okay if you stumble along the way. I mean, that's the whole point of doing something. It's really to learn. And just think back to when you learned how to ride a bicycle, if you've ever ridden a bike. I mean, the first few times you rode, you fell, but you got back on that bike and you kept pedaling, and then eventually you were able to ride like the wind. So don't forget, those fundamentals of effort, and just not giving up and persevering, and just continuing to try again, and doing what you need to do to achieve your goals. Like I said, you'll surprise yourself. And for me, the biggest takeaway from the past 4 weeks has been exactly that, is that if there's something that you really want to do, and you're willing to make the right sacrifices or prioritize the right things to achieve those goals, there's very little that you can achieve. Now, I haven't achieved anything yet. There's still 45 days to go. But that being said, it's definitely a good chunk of the way into the process. And I think reaching this point now, I think, definitely take a moment to feel proud and use that to reinvigorate and inspire me to continue pushing forward. It's no different from climbing a mountain. If you get halfway there, you look back, the view's beautiful, but that doesn't mean you're done. You still got to continue your ascent. And so let's keep moving, guys. Let's keep climbing one day at a time. Let's keep pushing through the plateaus. Let's keep grinding through the motivational lulls that we sometimes feel, and let's just make this happen. And I wish you nothing but the very best as you continue to push forward with your goals. Stay hard. For my first workout of the day, I did a superset of deadlift and shoulder press. So I started with a heavier barbell deadlift, did 5 reps, and then superset that immediately with a dumbbell shoulder press, where I did that for 10 reps. And I did this for a period of 10 total rounds. And with each round, I would still maintain the 5 rep count for the deadlift, but I would reduce the number of reps on the shoulder press by 1 rep. So I would start off with 10 reps on the shoulder press for the first round, and then 9, 8, 7, etc. until I get to the final round where I'm doing my 5 rep deadlift with 1 rep of the shoulder press. And that's a continuous rep with about a minute's rest in between. And for my second workout, I decided to do a pyramid superset, focusing on a heavy kettlebell row, and superset that with a Romanian deadlift, and did 1 rep of the Romanian deadlift, 10 reps of the row, and worked my way through 10 rounds where I went down 1 rep on the row and added 1 rep to the Romanian deadlift. And for my second workout, outdoor run, I decided to do an active recovery run outside. It was a beautiful day in the downtown Toronto. I love water. I love running on the waterfront, especially for the active recovery runs. I really try to focus on, slowing myself down as best as I can. I try not to get too far ahead of myself, and try to maintain a speed that's actually slower than my race pace, much slower. And it was nice to get out, and there was an actual festival going on, outdoor concert, so I thought I'd stop, listen to some music. I carried on with my run, and got to my finish line, and by the end of it, managed to get to just over 7 kilometers for my active recovery run, and that was my day.